All right, so beautiful water signs. I'm going to start out with Scorpio, then I'll do Pisces, and I'll do Cancerian. So let's begin with Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, first off, I'm going to start you out with 2 cards, and I had to just randomly select them because this is one of my own personal decks. I call it my Brilliant Penumbra deck, and this I'm going to be giving away this exact deck to a winner. I will announce a winner on Monday. So if you'd like to enter to win, all you have to do is be a subscriber to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and then write the word eclipse in the comment section. All right. So because this is a full moon in Scorpio, along with that lunar eclipse, this is a great time to think about like things that are going to be coming to the surface, things that we're going to release, and then what comes in after we release things. It's also like a nice chance to change cycles up, end one cycle, have a break in a cycle, start a new cycle. So let's begin with our opening energy here. Things have been stagnant for too long. Someone needs to get something off their chest, and it may be bubbling to the surface with fervor. If you sense this energy and you want to hear what this person wants to say to you, aid the situation by making space for the conversation to happen. Energetically, let this person know you are receptive to conversation. Be available, make eye contact, or better yet, just let them know that you sense they want to talk. Ooh, all right. Talk about different cycles coming in, right? Ending things, starting new. And then our other message is allow information to flow toward you without blocking or rejecting anything until you've had enough time to consider the source. You will gain strength from hearing someone's unfiltered views. You'll understand them better, and you can determine if their words bring value to your life. This is actually really nice. This kind of sounds like maybe we're in a place of like reconciling with somebody that maybe, hold on, we almost got one card from the wrong deck. It could be a chance to clear the air with somebody. All right, let's get one card out of the moon deck. Ooh, discernment. So again, talk about discerning, but really being open to hearing what someone has to say so that we just don't have stagnant energy, but so that we can allow like different exchange of ideas. Maybe it's still not going to be anything that we care to hear, but at least we heard it out and we can contemplate it. We can go, nope, I don't agree with that. I'm letting that go. So a time for discernment. I think that's wonderful. All right. So what is under the surface that may be coming to the forefront of our mind? The Strength card. So this is the stuff that's in our subconscious that's bringing up. So it may take a lot of strength, a lot of power to be able to have communication with someone. This could be like look at how busy this card is. Oh, and we have the 7 of Swords. So it may be that we're saying, I don't want to hear any lies. Don't tell me any lies. Keep your hands to yourself. No, don't give me any lines here. Don't lie to me. But we may just now be willing to say, okay, maybe this person doesn't have lies to tell. Maybe I should hear them out. Maybe I should be open to this. So in the subconscious, we're like, it's going to take a lot of strength to face somebody that maybe I have felt edgy around. I have felt like I don't trust this person, but maybe just for the sake of clearing the air. Look at how complicated all of the growth is from these trees. You notice that she's tangled up with this person. It's like, okay, their energy flow is still combined with mine. I don't know that I trust them. I don't know that I believe them, but what if I at least allowed us to have some kind of a conversation so that I can either, sever this energetic connection and say, no, this is nothing else that I need to hear. This could be about setting records straight, giving somebody an opportunity to set the record straight. Now, we still may not like what they have to say, but at least it would give us maybe some kind of closure, maybe some kind of like, okay, I can now let this go, because that's what's coming to the surface so that then we can release it. So it's something about releasing anything that felt untruthful, releasing, I don't want to call it lies, but something that didn't feel truthful. Wow. So what are we bringing in next? Because when we release stuff, we bring in something new. The 9 of Swords, but with the 10 of Cups. I feel like we are either going to be giving somebody a second chance. Yes, we may be nervous about doing this. But to me, this looks like second chances. This looks like, okay, I am having sleepless nights. I'm having a conversation with somebody. I'm trying to build trust with them again. I might be open to that. And then I'm going to be walking toward possibly a 10 of Cups and meeting them there. Is that a little bit nerve-wracking? Possibly, but this is also so beautiful, That or we're letting something go completely, and now we're able to walk toward a 10 of Cups with somebody new. Even that idea could still give us oh, that makes me nervous to have that do-over, to be walking towards somebody new at all can be, sure, it can be stressful. Of course it can be. All right, let's get one last card here. Wow, Scorpio, yours is pretty powerful vibes. Death and rebirth, darkness to light. Are you kidding me? And of course, Scorpio, number one, this is, the full moon in Scorpio. Number two, the death card is a Scorpio energy if it were a tarot deck, but of course this is not, it's an oracle deck. But the death and rebirth, how beautiful is this? This is what we've been talking about. Closing out a cycle, starting a new one, being nervous to start a new fresh love affair or give a person a second chance. But we're standing right there saying it is time to drop the stress. It is time to go ahead and hear somebody out, even if it's just so I can close that chapter with them. Very nice. All right, you guys. Remember, if you want to enter to win, just write the word eclipse in the comment section. Next up, Pisces coming in at 526. Pisces, hello. All right, so Pisceans, hang on. I'm getting two cards for you guys. So this is out of my brilliant Penumbra deck. Now, normally you always see me shuffle. This deck I don't shuffle. I've created it differently. This is one of my own. So it's my own writing and photography. But in any case, I'm giving away this particular deck as well. This exact one, by the way, because it was a fresh deck that I just opened up just to do these reads for right now. So if you would like to enter to win this, all you have to do is be a subscriber, give this video a thumbs up, and write the word eclipse in the comment section. And I will let you guys know who the winner is on Monday. I'll announce that both on a video, a clip, and then also on the, what do we call it? The community page. Sorry. So this is the full moon in Scorpio combined with a lunar eclipse. So lots of energy of like an opportunity to change a cycle up, and one cycle, start a new one, have a break in a cycle. It's an opportunity to think about like what is being brought to the surface, what was in our subconscious coming to the forefront of our minds, and how to release that. When we release that, what comes in next? So we're starting out with just some overall energy here. So the way people display their distress may be very subtle and foreign to you. Your ability to use your deep intuition will be very valuable. If you can hold a person's heart gently in your hands during their time of need, you will gain a friendship that remains until the end of your days. And the other message is, it's a good time to teach someone the word no. They may try very hard to get you to do what they wish, but does this serve your needs? It may be a good time to show them that you cannot be coerced, controlled, or bought. If they fade out of your life when you stand your ground, it will save time from cutting them loose later. Sorry, sometimes the things that I write are a little bit blunt. All right, so we're starting out with what looks like two different interactions with two different types of people, right? One who might be a little pushy and we're putting up boundaries, and another person who, we're being like really supportive to. So let's go ahead. Let's just bear that in mind. That's kind of fun. Let's take a look at, power is your card out of the moon deck. So the energy flow that this is bringing in right now is personal power, a sense of power, certainly the power to tell people no. That's a huge one. But this power can also be like harnessing your own inner strength, harnessing and liking yourself better, being aware that you have the power to help others in their time of need as well. Now let's take a look at what exactly is coming to the surface. What is deep down that is coming up to the surface? Let's see, Pisces. You guys, these are quick messages, and I will be gone for much of the next several days. I have a lot going on privately, and so I will not be around, but I will be back. So please bear with me. I will return. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and then we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. This has been such a popular card. I think 3 signs now have gotten this. So what's coming to the surface of somebody's mind to then release? The idea that we do have... we hold our own destiny in our hands, right? But there is also, there's divine timing at play as well. And we sometimes can't move on until a cycle has completed, until a lesson has been complete. And in this case, it could have something to do with us being done feeling not good enough, us being done being trapped in karmic cycles where, maybe it's like, man, I don't want people stepping on me or taking advantage of me. That happens all too often. This is a chance to change that. So in the back of our mind, what's coming to the forefront is, I don't want to be trapped in cycles. I'm embracing change, and I hold my own future in my hands. So if I really want to change something, I get to do it. And all I have to do is know that I am powerful enough and attractive enough. If this had anything to do with personal worth and value, like, wait a second, I deserve to have things move forward in my favor. So that's what we are releasing into the universe, is like the awareness that I was in a karmic cycle, but I'm going to embrace whatever the universe brings to me. I'm going to embrace the change that is coming. Okay, so when we release things, that means we make space for something else. So what is coming in for us next? Next, we have got 4 of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. a lot of pentacle energy, a lot of abundance, a lot of stability. This could be someone new coming in that we've closed doors to old chapters of our life, and we are welcoming in the new energy, somebody stable, grounded, somebody who has some offer to give us. If this is all about us, if this is the new energy that we're welcoming into our own lives, it is, again, it's about discernment, because this is holding on or holding back. But I feel like it's very much about blocking out anything that is negative, because why would we let negativity come into this glorious garden? Not everybody gets to come into this garden. Not everyone gets our time, our attention. Some people just want to like whine, and they want our attention. They want us to do the heavy lifting for them. Yeah, I'm not really interested in doing other people's work in their lives. They need to do that themselves. So there's this, like, I'm going to put up, like, friendly barriers, boundaries around what is right for me, so that I don't get, I'm not constantly, using all my resources for somebody else's benefit. But I got to say, this is resources coming in to us. This is somebody that, it doesn't have to be a feminine. It could be a masculine, but could be someone that is an earth sign energy coming in. But it's a shift of abundance coming in, but it is because we're closing out the things that would be sucking our abundance away. And finally, we have got idyllic times, the garden, paradise. And we just saw that Queen of Pentacles sitting in a garden. So intuition is driving us forward. You see that we have an owl, like kind of like pushing her forward. Really good times are up ahead, probably because we're being more discerning with who we allow into our lives, who we allow to take up space in our mind, in our heart. So anyway, as always, guys, remember, these are just stories. There's nothing truthful about these. So just remember to have fun with these. I'm a writer who writes without a pen, but thank you guys for hanging out with me. All right, next, Cancerian at 11:55. All right, Cancerians, welcome. So first off, you guys, I'm sorry to keep you guys waiting. You're my last to do. It's been a very busy day, and I will be gone part of this next week. So just bear that in mind. But this is a little short check-in that I'm doing in honor of the full moon in Scorpio combined with that eclipse. And in honor of the eclipse, I wanted to go ahead and give away one of my personal decks that I call my Brilliant Penumbra deck. And so I will actually be giving away this exact deck. But first, I wanted to pull 2 cards for you. So hold on just a minute. We'll get there. But if you want to enter to win this, all you have to do is be a subscriber to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and write the word eclipse in the comment section. I will be choosing the winner on Monday, and I'll announce it both in a video clip and then also on my community page, okay? It doesn't matter if you won before, you can still enter to win, and I'll mail it wherever in the world you are, okay? So the 2 cards to start out. So this is kind of overall messaging. Okay, these are lengthy, so bear with me. This is not a time to engage others in their drama. Step back and watch everything unfold without becoming involved. If someone seeks your counsel, give them unbiased views and be sure to avoid taking sides. There is more to the story than you may be aware of. There may be a reason they wish to gain your sympathy. Keep your defenses in place and diffuse the situation by listening with empathy, but remain a neutral observer. And not everyone has the same capacity or style of output when it comes to displaying love. What they show to you may be a huge outpouring for them, while to you it seems insignificant or falls short of what you wanted it to be. Ask yourself if their sincerity is in question or if you simply have different styles of affection. Okay, so we kind of have like a message for 2 different areas of life, right? One is in how we view people's behavior toward us and their displays of affection, so that we don't misinterpret someone or dismiss them and say, oh, they don't even care about me, when maybe they care a ton and that's how they show it. And then the other storyline obviously is all about, if there's drama, and hey, human beings always have drama, but if there's drama, how best to, not engage, but also not just dismiss people and be like, I don't want to hear your drama. Like, we can be a friend to somebody, we can be an ear. Sometimes people just need to vent, but it doesn't mean that we necessarily want to get involved. All right. So the power that comes along with this particular full moon this is really nice. This is the power of trust. This is the power. This is like this little duck or goose is going to do a little trust fall over here. I feel like, I'm sorry, that the word trust fall is always like, it conjures up some ideas in my head that just give me a grin. But in any case, this is about Like, do we trust ourselves? Do we trust others? First, we have to trust ourselves, the universe, trust that we're here for a reason. That's everybody is here for a reason. Like, we all need each other, part of the collective. Thank goodness you're here. I'm grateful you are here. Whoever you are right now interacting with me energetically, you're valuable. So trust in that first. And then, trust ourselves, trust in our intuition. And then we build trust with others. But that takes time, right? All that takes time. It doesn't have to be fast, but this is a nice time to evaluate how to build trust, particularly with that first card that we saw about the romance aspect. All right, so now let's look at what is coming to the surface. So what's in the back of our mind that is now bringing to the surface, so then we can kind of release it. We have, ooh, and when I say release, know that I mean sometimes it's about letting something go that we don't need, but sometimes it's also about releasing this great idea into the universe, so we call it in. So we have the Emperor and we have the Five of Pentacles. So first off, releasing the idea of, if we felt abandoned or been worried that we'd be abandoned, maybe we've met somebody who's amazing, but we keep thinking, yeah, but it probably won't last. We want to get rid of that thought process. I can't talk today. Real quick, let's not burden ourselves thinking somebody probably won't want me. Somebody probably won't stick around. You're amazing. Of course somebody would want to stick around. Of course you're a catch. Who wouldn't be lucky to be with you? So we want to kind of like get rid of that fear, release that and say, universe, I believe that there's an amazing, emperor, whether that's a masculine or feminine is irrelevant, but somebody amazing out there is going to be a great match for me. And I completely believe that will be, like that. This is what I'm sending out into the universe. This is in the positive position. I am releasing this want into the universe, and I'm releasing this fear from myself. So very nice to get beyond any concern of abandonment, especially in context of, and this could be like abandonment of a father figure, something like that we're saying, I release that. I forgive that person. Whatever was within them, it is they who missed out on an opportunity with me, not vice versa. And there's other people in this world who are amazing, like, figures of like parental figures. And sometimes we pick up people in our lives who become like blood relatives to us that we have no relation to. It's really about, attracting in and building trust with the right people, the people that are consistent in our lives. And sometimes we're not lucky enough to have that be a blood relative. But there's this beautiful thing about like releasing into the universe that I want this, and I release myself from this fear. So beautiful vibes. So as soon as we release things, that means we have space to bring something else in. So let's take a look. What are we calling in next? Ooh, hold on. We're hesitating a little bit. Okay. We are calling in King of Cups. I feel like this has got a lot to do with emotional outpouring. We're welcoming in a beautiful romance here. Somebody that's emotionally available, someone that we can connect with, someone we can trust, someone we feel we understand and they understand us. Very beautiful energy on this. If that's what we're making space for, heck yeah, let's do that. Let's bring in the kind of relationships, the kind of people, the kind of understanding, the kind of trust in each other. If that's what we're hungry for, well, and that's what it looks like we are hungry for because it's coming in. And we have River of Blessings, releasing constraints. Is this not the most beautiful thing? It's exactly what we've been talking about. This has been happening in a lot of these short little stories that I've just done for this full moon. Probably like 5 or 6 zodiacs had it like all come together, even though how many different decks have I used? And it pieces together this incredible storyline. Scorpio had something that was like right on point too. But the fact that you have all of this abundance coming in, the fact that we're releasing anything that held us back, and we are welcoming in love, we're welcoming in open-hearted people, we're welcoming in the belief that we have an incredible lover on their way into us. This is a very powerful card. The releasing of constraints so that river of blessings can come right at us. This is almost like, sometimes people that aren't really good swimmers, which me, they can work really hard and they actually almost like exhaust themselves and kind of like start to sink. Or you can fill your lungs with air and you can float and you can enjoy being in the water. That's what we're doing. Why are we struggling? We're not. We're going to float. We're going to float down the river of blessings. We're letting this in. We're not struggling. We're not blocking. Oh, this is gorgeous. All right, you guys. Thank you again for being here. Remember, I am not a psychic. I am a writer who writes without using a pen. So just bear that in mind. I hope you always have fun when you're here. Nothing comes true that we don't want to come true and that we don't put our own energy into, though. So bear that in mind. Thank you so much, you guys. And lots of love. And I'll see you again in a few days. Okay. I haven't forgotten you. Bye.